Hey guys, something that just helped me today is to start opening up a bank account for your kids. And it doesn't mean like, I don't even have a real job. So it doesn't mean you have to have a lot of money. Like for me, right now, I just got paid for temporary work. The lady at the bank said, "What do you do for work?" I said, this check here is for photography. So just put down I'm a photographer for now. So that's what she did. And the reason why I'm starting to put money away is I'm like, you know what? I try to help people a lot. I try to, a couple dollars here, a couple dollars here with some of the homeless people as I am thinking of them. And I'm like, you need to pay yourself. So I already have one account set up, and now that I'm settled where I am and living pretty minimal, there's really nothing I want. I've had so much in life. There's nothing. I mean, I don't want a house. I don't want there's not much I want. Maybe land down the road, but I'm like, okay, for now, what I did want to do is I want to make sure my kids will be fine when I pass away. So just put something little in an account. I talked to the bank. They made it really easy. Set up a savings account, and I started with one of my sons putting some money in, and then I will throw money in as I go, and that will be his inheritance. He can either be on the account or he can be a beneficiary, which I think I'm going to have him on the account just because things can get so complex, because he would have to have like my death certificate. He'd have to have, I think sometimes it can go through the court. I don't know. A lot of times they try to make it as straightforward as possible, but I think if there's an emergency or something and I do, he needs the money, I want it to be there for him. So I'm starting his inheritance. And as I'm doing this is like, okay, now I'm really motivated to work because I like to help people. I love my sons. Find what motivates you. So I will be taking on even more work now that I'm kind of settled. I know my daily and weekly schedule. I know, where I'm living. I know the surroundings pretty good for now. Thank goodness for Google, or I would have never made it here. The shock of just moving really quick is kind of worn off. I'm starting to be okay. I have a good community. So with that stabilization, it gives me the ability to do even more in my life. And, don't feel bad if you haven't invested yet. For us, my main investment was my time with my kids, and then it was teaching them and homeschooling, and then it was more time, especially as they get in that age about 18 to 25. That is a huge investment again in your kids as far as your time. I don't find 18 or 19 they're all set. I find about 25 to 27 they're in pretty good shape by then, really good shape, and they're starting to really, whether they're married or have kids or whether they're just starting to know what they really want to do with their life. I find that is when maturity, at least for guys, sons, start coming along a little bit more. And so now it's time to reinvest, but this time it's financially instead of me, because they've had plenty of my time. I've done a lot of things I've wanted to do with my life. I've, taken myself out to eat. I've traveled a little bit. I've spent time kayaking, hiking, roller skating, camping, not to mention when I was younger, dance, shooting, just everything that I wanted to do. I'm pretty minimalist, and I can do a lot on nothing. So now as I get going, it's putting the money away. So if I live at least for 20 years, looking at a good chunk of money for them. So that's what I'm doing now. So just working to take care of them, and I really don't need anything, and just trying to stay healthy. And I've got the gym. That's for me, my time to read, write, and do stuff that doesn't cost much as I put them ahead of me again. So yeah, find whatever motivates you.